provide the salutatory address.
Good evening, school committee, administration, teachers, family, friends, and most importantly, fellow classmates. Welcome to the 2014 Leicester High School graduation ceremony. The class of 2014 is a truly remarkable group of students, as our senior awards night and class day appropriately showed. It is with great honor that I stand before you as a class salutatorian. Destiny is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for, it is a thing to be achieved. These words by William Jennings Bryan aptly represent the class of 2014. Ever since we entered Leicester High School our freshman year, there's been something special about us. We have among us extraordinary talents athletically, scholastically, musically, and artistically. However, the one thing we have collectively is our passion. We never sat back and watched life pass us by. Instead, we took charge, found our passion, applied ourselves, and strived to be the best we could be at our chosen goals. We never waited for our destiny to happen to us. We pursued it and made life happen. The class of 2014 has made a positive contribution to the Leicester High School community in infinite ways, and there's no doubt that we will be remembered for our individual and collective marks. Senior year has, for many of us, been the most difficult challenge we have tackled thus far. In addition to our most challenging academic year, we also had the stress of deciding what next. For those of us who are college-bound, we had college choices to make, applications to fill out, essays to write, letters of recommendations to get, financial aid forms to complete, and the waiting to receive acceptances. But we achieved and made choices. Nothing was left to chance. However, among all these challenges and stresses, nothing deterred our desire to above all enjoy our journey. We formed friendships, made memories, enjoyed events together, all of which made stacks of homework, countless hours of studying, and lack of sleep all worth it. Although we often wished desperately for this year to be over, we did not realize that every day we were growing closer and creating memories that would turn into stories that we would be telling forever. I would like to personally thank the class of 2014 for making this experience one I will treasure forever. The purpose of this graduation is not to get caught up in the past. We are here this evening to celebrate that our best years are ahead of us, and our possibilities are endless. As one journey ends, another begins. I would like to wish my fellow graduates good luck in our years ahead. My advice is to remember that life is short. Leave your mark, continue to make your destiny a matter of choice, and achieve your dreams. And most importantly, enjoy this new journey of your lives. Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. Those are beautiful remarks. The recipient of the Arthur D. Lamont and the Educational Association of Leicester Valedictorian Award, Alana Wright, will now deliver her address.
School Committee Chair, Ms. LeBombard, members of the school committee, Dr. Palucci, Dr. Tenza, teachers, family, friends, and fellow graduates, it is an honor and a pleasure to address you tonight. Our generation is known as the me generation. We are accused of being lazy, entitled, selfish, and shallow. The incidence of narcissistic personality disorder is nearly 3 times as high for people in their 20s as for the generation that's now 65 or older, according to the National Institute of Health. I have more to say on this topic, but first, let me take a selfie. We are obsessed with our self-image and what others think of us, but what good does it do? Will we ever be satisfied? Where does true happiness lie? It's not in the number of followers we have or how many likes our post gets. True happiness is achieved when we step outside our little world of insecurities and see those around us. There are countless opportunities to serve and help those in need. To quote the wisdom of Gandhi, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. When we serve others, not only do we bless their lives, but we also transform ourselves and our perspectives. We gain a better appreciation for what we have and think less on what we lack. Service to others deepens and sweetens this life. When we concern ourselves with others, there is less time to be concerned with ourselves. You never know the impact you may have on someone's life. Everyone is fighting a harder battle, so be kind. There's enough suffering and heartache in this world without us adding to it. It is easy to be critical and judgmental. Anyone can do it. What is truly remarkable is to be someone who is known for kindness and compassion. The greatest legacy we can leave behind is one of selflessness and service. A life lived for oneself ceases to be any life at all. It's only when you live your life in service to others that you probe the depths of your humanity. By touching others' lives, we allow ourselves to be perpetuated beyond our short duration here on earth. We will be remembered for the good that we did and the lives we changed. When we are dead and gone, people won't reminisce on the size of our house or what kind of car we drove, but they may recall the kind words we spoke and how we offered a helping hand to those in need. This graduation marks the end of one chapter and the start of another in our books of life. We have a blank slate before us and the world at our fingertips. Our legacies are up to us, and we choose how we will be remembered. And as we are struggling to make a name for ourselves, let us not forget those we meet on our journey. Never underestimate the power of one small act of kindness. A single person can make a difference. All the good in this world is the culmination of countless little acts of charity. We may not be able to change the course of humankind, but we may be able to make a difference in one person's life. We have a plethora of tools and advances in technology to make use of. With our smartphones and social medias, we can reach out to people across the world. We have the ability and opportunity to become a part of a global community. Let us not waste this chance. Congratulations, graduating class of 2014. Thank you to all those who have loved and guided us along the way. Parents, teachers, leaders, and friends. You've offered us invaluable aid and guidance for these past 12 years. Thank you for helping us become the people we are today. Once again, congratulations to my fellow classmates, and remember, this is just the beginning. Make your voice heard. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce Dr. Judith Pajer to share her thoughts with the graduates.
Dr. Tenza, Mr. Sharon, members of the school committee, faculty, friends, family, and graduates of the class of 2014. Oh, the pressure high school and college graduates often feel after hearing graduation speeches. The top 10 themes for speeches including taking responsibility for your actions, finding inspiration in the world around you, never giving up on a dream, and setting high expectations. Rather than diving into one of these tried and true topics, and perhaps leaving you with pressure-induced headaches, I'm going to use Nike as my model. While Nike could have espoused winning, power, strength, or athleticism in its logo, it instead chose just do it. Simple, attainable, memorable. So my advice to you is just as simple. Just finish it. Or as Larry the Cable Guy puts it, get her done. If your life journey includes an associate's degree from Quincy, finish it. Only 53% of students at QCC finish, or they remain enrolled at QCC in the second fall semester after graduating high school. If you plan to work for a year to save enough money to buy a food truck and travel from festival to festival selling barbecue, finish it. Don't let us see you driving a 10-year-old Toyota instead. If you're heading off to Worcester State to become certified to teach chemistry, finish it. You may not end up even wanting to teach chemistry in another 4 years, But you will have a college degree and can take your next step in a slightly different direction, though never backwards. Each of these aims is simply a step on your life journey. You can't get from here to there without finishing one step at a time. Even if you don't exactly know where you want that journey to take you at this time. You'll get nowhere if you don't finish the steps that you set out to take. It's okay not to take the straightest path. Sometimes the most meandering routes are the most enjoyable. You've already shown that you can indeed finish something. You finished high school. Finish and enjoy every step that you take, both tomorrow and into your future. Thank you.